What's up, Eric? How are you today? It is Friday the 13th. I actually know what date it was, that's why I'm posting a video. I didn't really need to look at my watch, but it seemed the cool thing to do. So I know you've been having some technical difficulties. I understand that you were using Windows Movie Maker. You should just be able to resave the project. If you saved the project as a different file type, and that should be able to correct your issues. Also, if you use Handbrake, it's a program that I use to compress my videos. It uploads them in a few minutes. It's really awesome. I'm going to try to work on my editing, because I know the first video was atrocious. But it's Friday the 13th, really. I have to post again today. I'm hoping you can fix your issues and start posting soon. I was waiting and I just can't anymore. It's really something I wanted to do, so I'm going to start posting on like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then Tuesday, Thursday, leaving the off weekdays for you, should you manage to work out your problems and start posting videos again. But today I have about 2 hours in between my classes, and it is raining, as it always is this time of year, and right now I live on the other side of town, and because of the rain, it would take too long to get home and back, so I'm just going to stay at the office and record from here. I'll tell you briefly about the weather, because in Russia it's ridiculous. Everyone in America thinks that it's just always cold here, and that isn't entirely untrue. But like starting in September, for like 2 months, it's just rain, like 50–60% of the time. It's almost always raining. When it's not raining, it's overcast. And then around like mid-November or early December, the temperature drops to 0 Celsius. And it snows for like 6 months. When I got to Russia, it was at the end of November, and I didn't see the sun for like 6 months. It was snowing every single day. It got down to like minus 35 degrees. That's Fahrenheit. Well, that's Celsius too. It's the same at minus 35 roughly. But it stays that way for like 6 months, and then like for about 4 months in the summer, after like a month of just mud, as the ice is melting, then you got like 4 months of like excessive heat where it's like 120–125 degrees Fahrenheit, and then it goes back to snowing all the time again after the 2 months of rain that we are experiencing now. We're actually supposed to have like a late summer, as they call it in Russia, babilet. It's like grandma summer, which I think is hilarious. But that kind of didn't happen this year. It just kind of went straight to raining. It's supposed to be now, and it just isn't. So I'm looking forward to the snow, actually. I guess I lived at the beach long enough and I went without snow for too long, but I just love it. Just everything being white, you don't see all the trash on the ground, and you forget that the country is really, really dirty, and it just looks so beautiful and clean in the winter, and I like it a lot more. But that being said, a few things have happened since the last video I posted. I actually got a new flat. It's in the city center. It's close to where I am now. I can get to work now in 15 minutes, not in 45 minutes, so that's awesome. I'm still living in my old flat right now, so I will probably move this weekend. So I'll try to make one video at least of the old flat so you can get an idea of where I've been living for the past year, and then I'll do the following video at the new flat so you can kind of get an idea of a not great flat in Russia and then a better flat in Russia, because there is a huge discrepancy. My old one, the one I'm in now, is actually much bigger, but I like the new one better because it's much more, it's been recently renovated, and I'm really excited about it despite its being half the size of my current flat. So you'll get to see those in the next few days. One other story. I was walking home the other night, and there was a kid. He couldn't have been more than like 3 years old. I'm not exaggerating this. I could not possibly make this story up. And he was holding like one of these toy guns that's like, it was a hand revolver, like one of these old like Colt Magnums, like that from Dirty Harry, you know, that Eastwood used. Huge gun. It was half the size of this kid. It was ridiculous. I really wish he could have seen it. And he was like tucking it in his pants, and like the handle was sticking out, like he was, I guess, trying to look gangster. How a 2-year-old even knows what gangster looks like, I don't know. But the barrel of the gun stuck out his pants leg. I wish I could make this up. This kid, I waited for 2 or 3 minutes to see if his parents showed up, and sure enough, no. There was just a 2-year-old with a handgun standing on the side of the road in Russia by himself. I don't know where his parents were, why. They're like, he's 3 years old. You know, he's old enough to be outside by himself in Russia. No problem. No idea. I hope he's still alive. That's not even really a joke. I was worried about the kid, but even if I called the police, they wouldn't have done anything about it, so I just kind of wished him luck and went on my way. I really can't talk for long today. I've actually got to get to class here in just a few minutes. So I just wanted to say, hey, I hope we can get the issues worked out with your format types soon, and hope you're doing great, dude. Really, really hope I can see a video from you soon. Hope your training is going great, and I miss you, dude. I really do. I miss not talking to you, and I really hope we can start catching up soon. So, all right, well, dude, take care, and I hope to hear from you on Monday. If not, I'll still post a video on Tuesday. See ya.